No one expected Leica to shake up the camera industry in such a bold way, yet whispers suggest the Leica Q4 could become the most disruptive full-frame camera release of the year, not because it's packed with flashy gimmicks, but because it embraces simplicity in an era obsessed with endless specs and feature lists. Rumors and leaks have started circulating, painting a picture of a camera that challenges the norm by focusing on what really matters to photographers. Before diving into the details, if you're passionate about photography, keen on camera tech, and love staying ahead of trends, this deep dive into the Leica Q4 is for you. Imagine this: you're wandering through Kyoto's tranquil bamboo groves, the light soft and perfect, but your bulky mirrorless camera takes too long to boot up, dial in settings, and lock focus. By the time you're ready, the moment has vanished. This frustrating experience is exactly what Leica users want to avoid, and the Q4 could be the answer. According to insider reports, Leica is aiming to bridge the gap between the old-world charm of their classic rangefinders and the speed and versatility modern photography demands. Yet, the real buzz isn't just about speed or autofocus improvements, it's about the complete rethinking of what a Leica Q series camera can be. To appreciate the potential significance of the Leica Q4, it's important to understand Leica's heritage and philosophy. Unlike Canon, Sony, and Nikon, which flood the market with constant new releases, Leica takes a more measured, deliberate approach. The Q3 launched in 2023 was met with excitement but also skepticism about whether Leica would continue iterating or radically reinvent the series. Initially, rumors of the Q4 seemed premature. However, insiders revealed that Leica wasn't merely tweaking the Q3, they were rebuilding the Q series from the ground up, redefining its identity for today's creative needs. At the heart of the Leica Q4 rumors is a brand new 60.3MP backside illuminated CMOS sensor, possibly the same one found in Leica's flagship M11 rangefinder. This sensor isn't just about high resolution, photographers describe its color science as filmic warmth with digital precision. Imagine capturing a sunrise in Santorini not just as a photo but as a true visual memory, with hues and tones that reflect what you actually saw and felt, not just what the camera recorded. Complementing this sensor is Leica's rumored Maestro 4 image processing engine, which promises dramatically faster autofocus and improved image processing power. For shooters who have struggled with slow focus speeds in the past, the Q4 could finally deliver the responsiveness Leica fans have longed for, without losing the brand's signature quiet and subtle operation. Video capabilities are another topic of much speculation. Some insiders believe Leica is pushing the boundaries with 8K video recording and cinematic color depth, while others think they might take a more conservative approach, focusing on stable 4K 30fps footage to maintain battery life and avoid overheating. Interestingly, there are whispers that Leica might omit internal log recording entirely, aiming to preserve clean, color-consistent files that simplify the editing process. This philosophy aligns with Leica's reputation for offering elegant, user-friendly tools rather than overwhelming photographers with technical complexity. The Q3 faced criticism for its fixed rear screen, which limited framing flexibility, especially for street photographers and vloggers. The Q4 might finally bring a tilting rear LCD without compromising its compact form factor, enabling creative angles and more intuitive handheld shooting. This seemingly small change could revolutionize how Leica shooters compose their images, from low angles to quick candid shots, all while preserving the Q series streamlined design. Autofocus has traditionally been Leica's Achilles heel, but that's expected to change with the Q4. Reports suggest Leica is integrating a hybrid autofocus system, combining phase detect and contrast detect methods, along with AI-driven eye tracking. This technology would make the Q4 far more capable of tracking fast-moving subjects, ideal for portraits, events, and street photography. For the first time, Leica might deliver a camera that balances speed and elegance, offering the best of both worlds to photographers who want performance without sacrificing style. Yet, the most surprising rumor, one that insiders say could redefine Leica's entire approach, involves the lens itself. The iconic Summilux 28mm f/1.7 lens, a cornerstone of the Q series since its debut in 2015, might be undergoing a complete redesign. This isn't a minor tweak or cosmetic update, it's said to be a brand new optical layout, rebuilt from the ground up to optimize both stills and video performance. If true, this would mark a historic shift for Leica, whose lenses are legendary for their creamy bokeh, sharp edge-to-edge resolution, and the unique Leica look that gives images a poetic quality. The new Summilux lens is rumored to offer sharper micro-contrast for photography, smoother transitions for video, better stabilization compatibility, and a faster autofocus motor. This combination could redefine what Leica's 28mm lens can do, not by chasing every trend but by thoughtfully reimagining the core philosophy behind the Q series. For Leica users worldwide, from Tokyo's bustling streets to Parisian cafes and Brooklyn art scenes, this lens update could change how they capture and experience moments, turning every shot into something extraordinary. Now, how does the Leica Q4 measure up against its well-known competitors? Cameras like the Sony RX1R2, Ricoh GR3, and Fujifilm X100V all aim to provide high-quality imaging in compact bodies, but the Leica Q4 may quietly outperform them all in key areas. The RX1R2 features a full-frame sensor and a Zeiss lens but hasn't seen significant updates in years and lacks modern stabilization and video features. The Ricoh GR3 is beloved for street photography and pocketability but uses an APS-C sensor, positioning it in a different performance tier. Fujifilm's X100V is versatile and beautifully designed but still cannot match the depth of Leica's full-frame sensor or the unique character of the Summilux lens. If Leica succeeds in delivering fast, reliable autofocus alongside proper video specs, like 10-bit color depth and cinematic frame rates, the Q4 might quietly dethrone these rivals. Rather than competing through loud marketing or flashy features, Leica appears focused on perfecting what truly matters: the quality of the image, the responsiveness of the camera, and the purity of the shooting experience. The conversation around the Leica Q4 is growing across photography forums, niche creator groups, and leak circles. The excitement isn't just hype, it's a genuine anticipation that comes when a camera promises to blend artistic soul with real-world functionality. Seasoned photojournalists who have followed Leica since the film era, minimalist vloggers searching for the perfect everyday shooter, and street photographers who value instinctive responsiveness are all watching closely. In 2025, the Leica Q4 could represent more than just another luxury camera release. It could signal a shift in how gear is designed for creators who travel, chase fleeting moments, and tell stories with emotion rather than excess. The Q4 is shaping up to be a tool that respects tradition while embracing the demands of modern creativity. Rather than flooding the market with gimmicks, Leica is whispering a reminder to the industry: remember the art in photography. This approach is powerful, especially in a world saturated with over-engineered, over-marketed machines chasing specs wars. If the Q4 lives up to the leaks, bringing improved autofocus, a new lens, tactile simplicity, and hybrid photo-video capabilities, it could rekindle creators' love for still photography not only as a medium but as a meaningful experience. More than that, the Leica Q4 might mark Leica's bold re-entry into technological innovation, moving beyond being a maker of premium collectibles for the elite to a serious contender shaping how we create, document, and view the world. Yet, amid all this buzz, three critical questions remain unanswered. Will Leica truly deliver the promised autofocus speed? Can the new Summilux lens live up to the legacy in the rumors? And, finally, how will the Q4 balance modern video capabilities without compromising its trademark simplicity and elegance? Only time will tell, but the anticipation is electric. The Leica Q4 is not just about a camera release, it's about a vision that challenges the industry to prioritize the experience of making images over technical bravado. For photographers, filmmakers, and creators around the globe, this might be the moment to rethink what's possible in a compact full-frame camera, and to fall in love with Leica all over again.